Nice headshot, Billy. Capcom. No surprise there. Resident Evil 0. Alright. So, what up? It's Shankster94, as you can see in the top left corner there. And welcome to my first playthrough of Resident Evil 0. So, if you haven't seen the prologue to this full play, I recommend you do, because it does give you some details on how I'm going about playing this game. If you're just a regular viewer, however, who wants to skip straight to the playthrough because I apparently ramble on and annoy the shit out of you, go to this time code here. This will take you straight to the start of the playthrough. I still commentate, though, because I am a commentator, and there's nothing you can do about that. Alright? So, this is my first playthrough of 4 total, and the purpose of this one is to be very casual going, and to pay the most attention to detail. You can also say this playthrough is the most canonical, even though there's not a whole bunch of non-canonical events that can transpire, other than the mini-modes, really. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started, because I covered a lot of things already in the prologue, another reason why I recommend you watch it. So, let's go ahead and start a brand new game. Difficulty modes. So, here's the thing. Some people might think that I'm going to be doing hard mode in one of my playthroughs. This is not the case. I'm going to be doing the entirety of this game just in normal mode. Hard mode, fact is, I don't know much about it, so I might be missing out. Someone needs to point out a real reason to do hard mode if I'm going to do it in this full play. If it doesn't change any events within, then it's not worth doing, in my opinion. So for now, we're going to start in normal mode. Here we go.
Resident Evil 0.
Alright. So I could set the game up right here and now if I wanted to. So, yeah, display wide original. I mentioned that I would be trying to do both of them throughout this one. For this playthrough, we're going to keep it in the wide. For the speed run, I'll put it in original. As for control type, this is exactly like Remake. I think alternate gives you the ability to just always run if you use the analog stick, while original gets rid of that and just makes it to where you can only run through the D-pad. I don't know if it has anything to do with controlling your partner character, but yeah. And then subtitles I'll leave on, at least for this playthrough, since we're going to be watching practically every cutscene anyway. So here we go, moving on.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
July 23rd, 1998. So yeah, this took place before the mansion incident.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it.
Hold off for a while.
But I wonder how those R&D people would react to this.
Yeah, by the way, it's funny they mentioned Sheena Island even though that was a spinoff, so it is part of the canon. All hell just broke loose on that train.
It began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing. Oh.
That's how Bravo Team's helicopter ended up a derelict.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Goodbye, Kevin Dooley.
Captain, look! Captain!
What happened?
Ugh.
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Coen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoners to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
Alright, Rebecca's on her own now. Yep, saw a lot of familiar faces. Enrico, Forrest, as well as faces we didn't quite recognize. There's a guy named Edward Dewey.
A train?
Ecliptic Express. Alright, start the show. The door to safety is shut. There is no turning back. And we are in game. Alright. So let's check a couple things before I just proceed. First of all, let's go to Files and read the first two, because you start with them right off the bat. And like always in these full plays, I'm just gonna skim through these since I've already read them in the past. So you can just pause on each page if you really want to read it. And this only applies to the Xbox, obviously. And then the court order for transportation. Some information about Billy Coen, our soon-to-be partner character. Alright, I guess that will do it for now.
This is Officer Chambers from S.T.A.R.S Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government
Ah. Uh-oh. No good. Here we go. Alright, save some ammo. Alright, so one thing I just want to mention to you guys real quick is there will be some moments where it probably will seem like I don't know what I'm doing. Passenger's diary. Alright, picked up some handgun ammo just now. Alright. So, as I was saying, there's going to be moments where it might seem like I don't know what I'm doing. Please don't go into the comments and say I should have done this or that. I know exactly what I'm doing, and it's all part of the full play. There's a specific game plan. So, let's read investigation orders real quick. Alright, yeah. So, I have a specific game plan, and don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Sometimes I'll act like I don't because to make it a little more relatable to you guys if some of you watching this have never seen this game before. Alright, so there's an ink ribbon right here. I'm not going to need it. And there's also an herb right here, and I also don't need it. I will be trying to visit every single room in this playthrough. Even the unnecessary ones. Got a train key. Cutscene coming up. Ah, here we go.
Billy. Lieutenant Coen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with S.T.A.R.S. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know.
Huh. Shit.
Edward! Are you alright? What happened?
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
Ah, I hate this part. No point in fighting them. Wow! Tch. It's funny. Alright. Damn it! Thing is, Rebecca is very weak when it comes to damage control. However, she is able to fit into tight spaces, and only she could combine herbs, as a matter of fact. Billy cannot combine herbs, but he could take a lot more damage than she can. So each character has their own ability. It sort of makes for more variety gameplay.
This is Rebecca. Over.
Rebecca, can you hear me? This is Rico. What's your location? Over.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Coen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We have also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. You wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
No good. Oh, so I will try to check every item too if it's like a key or something. Dining car. So which happens to be this room?
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Sure.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Gotta admit, she definitely has some integrity. It's probably why she's able to handle her own. Notice the supervisors.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Ugh. Leeches, man. Huh. Okay, it turned out you actually don't need to do this fight. Just run back. You think that would actually kill her? And this is one of my favorite cutscenes. Yeah! It's part of my weapon intro.
Are you okay? Who is that guy?
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you. If you find anything, give me a call, all right?
Alright, and through this, we automatically get another file. Character switching. So here are the attributes to Rebecca and Billy. Alright, so not only do we have the ability to switch between characters, we also have the ability to keep them from using their weapon or not. In case, you know, you wanted to reserve some ammo. If you wanted to do that, you should just unequip them. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, let me see. I'm gonna start controlling Billy here for a second. See what we got. He actually has a knife in his inventory. Okay, let's even out this ammo first. Alright, that's probably the best we're gonna get. Alright, I'm gonna keep Rebecca down here. Oops. I always sometimes I forget the button.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
So as I said earlier, sometimes it will seem like I don't know what I'm doing, but for most of the time, I know exactly where to go to make this somewhat quicker. I'm not going to go into any room that I don't need to go at first. We're gonna need that power. Wow. Okay. More handgun ammo, that's cool. There's an herb right here. And what's this? Another train key. Something stuck in the keyhole. Had something sharp, huh? Will the knife work? You can't, like, use it. Alright then. Well, I guess we're trapped in here. What's this, though? Service lift. Stopped at the first floor. Call the service lift. Sure. Ah, so we can send something down. Yeah. Go ahead and place that key there because we have no use for it. I haven't checked it yet, damn it. Alright, well. Let's just keep Billy at the door, I guess. Switch back to Rebecca and go somewhere new. Now that we got power. So the reason we needed power is because this door wouldn't have worked if we didn't have it. But now it works. Need some sort of tool to open that. And that's locked from the other side. Aha, here's the lift. So we can get the key now. Alright, what is this train key? Tag reads conductor room. So, it's the conductor's key. If they make a sound, that means they're dead. Yeah, we'll need something else to actually access that. Wow, walked right into that, didn't I? Alright, well, she's still fine, so we're good. Ooh, we got our first map here. And with maps, as usual, I'll just skim through every floor design so you can check it out. I don't know what you guys would want to do with that, really, but yeah. And that is the train. File down here. Note from conductor. Something about a key card. Briefcase. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take these herbs too, because she just took some damage, so it's probably one hit away from going into caution. One thing if you didn't notice, you could actually use an item even before you pick it up sometimes. Alright, you got a ladder. Something's up there. Ice pick. That's probably something we'll need to free Billy from that room. Alright, well obviously can't go further than that.